this mess. All right. I know, it's a mess. All right, we're bringing up our next comic. I was told to get this name right or else, so I'm going to be real careful with this one. Please welcome Ian Joplin. Come on.
Well, this is bright. Hey, how you guys doing?
Yeah.
My name's Ian, and I am socially awkward. I do not like talking in front of people. I don't know how I got up here, to be honest with you. So, my hobbies are I like to drink, I like to smoke, and I'm a certified creeper. It's a good thing I'm not alone is, the other day I went up to my friends, I said, hey, Freddie's having a first date. He met this girl on Facebook. And then my friends looked at me. They said, damn. I said, let's go stalk him. Let's go see what he's doing. So Jose said, I'm on it. So he's calling up Freddie. He said, hey, where are you right now? I want to hang out. Freddie said, oh, I'm at Golfland. So the next 2 minutes, we're down the street, so we pulled in. And so we found Freddie, you know, he's macking on this girl. And then we're hanging all in the back, just watching him. And then we decided to play miniature golf with him, 3 holes back. And so then Brian, my other friend, he took his cell phone, he was watching him, like filming his every move. And so then we did this for at least an hour. He was there for an hour. And so then he decided to leave. And we followed him all the way to a liquor store. This is we planned our whole night with what Freddie was doing.
What, Freddie?
Whatever he was doing, we followed him around. We had nothing else to do. So, comedy has always been a guilty pleasure of mine. I always wanted to do this. This is my first time. My other guilty pleasure is listen to the boy band NSYNC. Love them. It's more of a pleasure at this point. Do not feel guilty. So one morning I woke up, I just had the urge, I had to listen to NSYNC. Just had to. This was around 10 in the morning. So I got up, went into my computer, turned on Bye Bye Bye, blasted it full blast. Didn't care who heard it. So I got out of my bed, started dancing, doing all the moves to Bye Bye Bye. Watched the music video so many times, I think I had it down. So I was in the zone dancing, and then all of a sudden I started smelling cigarettes. It's like, I don't smoke cigarettes really. So it didn't really trigger in my head, I kept dancing. And then I finally turned around, outside my window was the pool man. He was staring at me, confused, and a cigarette was hanging from his lip. He didn't know what he witnessed. He just cleaned in the pool, then he looks in, and he sees a grown man dancing in sync. We made eye contact. It was at least a minute. Eventually, I just left my room. I didn't know how to handle the situation. Neither did he. So, I used to work at the movie theater, and then I was working the podium, and then he awkwardly was there, the pool guy. Nowhere to go. I had to rip the tickets, and then he made eye contact with me. You could tell he did not want to talk to me. I made him uncomfortable. So he just walked up to me, handed me the ticket. He's like, oh, hi, how you doing? I'm like, oh, hello, sir. I didn't know what to say to him either. And, so by a show of hands, how many people just fantasize being like a character of theirs, like either it's from a comic book, movies, TV?
Yep.
Just 2 of you? I can't really see in the back, as far as I know, people are throwing all their hands up. Anyway, so I really like Law and Order. So I envisioned myself just being on that show, being Detective John Munch. He's one of my favorites. But it would really be weird just being a character on that show, just being a no-name detective, and just watching Elliot Stabler raging around this squad room. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the show, SVU. Does anybody watch SVU? We're okay, sex crime fans here. Yeah, it would just be weird just being in the squad room, because these guys, they don't seem like normal people. And then you see Olivia Benson just running around, like being emotional about every single case. And then John Munch roaming around the squad room, throwing all his conspiracy theories around. Okay. Not the way I was expecting it to go. So my friend recently said he wanted to quit cigarettes. He says this at least once a week. And then I said, Dominic, I thought you wanted to quit smoking. They know who Dominic is. And he's like, I like to smoke when I drink coffee. I was like, okay. So I went home, got high, and I thought this through. I was thinking, he likes cigarettes, and he likes drinking coffee. And this is the only type of thoughts when you have when you're stoned. So I figured, why don't they make a coffee mug that's like a vape pen, but has like tobacco in it? And each coffee mug has their own flavor, like Marlboro, for you Marlboro guys. And Camel Crushes, you know? So you have your coffee mug with the Camel Crushes, and if you want the menthol, there's a little button. See, I know this is not probably going to sell, but I figured, give it a shot. Okay. So, again, by show of hands, how many people here believe in karma?
Yeah, man.
Oh, 4 hands this time. I started recently believing in karma when I joined my new job. And as being someone being socially awkward, I don't really like talking to people. And on the shift that I am, everybody wants to talk to you. Even if it's bullshit. Like, I have this one lady. I won't say her name. Sometimes she'll walk up to me with the craziest conspiracy theories. She'll walk up to me, she's like, hey, Ian, I think those people are stealing. And I'm like, okay. And then she'll walk away, and she's stealing a bunch of stuff. This is one. And then every now and then she'll walk up to me, talk about her parents. Every now and then, it varies. Her parents are either dead or they're alive. I don't know which one it is. She keeps telling different stories. She's crazy. Then I have these other two co-workers. They like to complain about one another. One guy, he waits for my co-worker Min. He walks away. He's like, oh, Min, he always smokes too many cigarettes. He doesn't do his job. I was like, hey, that's on him, you know. And then Yoon walks away. Min comes back, and then he says, hey, Yoon keeps going outside talking on his cell phone. And it's like, I don't know what you want me to do. I have the same amount of power as you guys. I cannot get them in trouble. Min walks away. Yoon comes back. He's like, Min left 20 minutes early yesterday. And I said, what do you want me to do about that, Yoon? And he didn't even reply back. So he walks away. Min's lurking in the background. He comes back. He's like, this guy, he doesn't do any of his work.